Hello, welcome to Pergola Nurseries in Virginia. It's a tough area to dig, lots of roots, lots of stones, but the digging spork made short work of those. Digging spork's a wonderful tool. If you haven't got one already, get one. It makes life a lot easier in the garden. It's light, it's easy, it's sharp, you're not digging with a flat blade, all hand forged in one piece, and it's virtually unbreakable once you're anywhere reasonably sensible at all. We're planting camellia in this area. It's an area that's shaded from early morning sun. It'll be evergreen and give us lots and lots of flowers over a long period of time in spring. The variety is called black lace, double red camellia, and look at the amount of flower buds on this one. 50-60 flower buds ready to open in spring, so we're looking forward to that. Height wise, they can grow 3 meters high if you let them. Like 2 meters high is fine. They do very well in pots and containers or out in open ground. Now I'm going to mix a little bit of swell compost with the soil at the bottom of the planting hole first. We dug out a decent sized planting hole, and then some super thrive planting fertilizer. That's very, very important. Super thrive will reduce transplant shock, builds plant vigor, and a slowly released natural fertilizer for the plant. So we put a couple of handfuls at the bottom of the planting hole. You can use it as a feeding fertilizer afterwards from spring onwards if you want as well. Then we have some swell compost mixed with the soil, put back in around again. The swell compost has 12 to 14 months slow release fertilizer, all the major and minor nutrients we need to settle in around our lovely camellia. So out he comes out of his pot. Lovely variety again. Have a look at black lace. Lots of buds to open in spring. They're fantastic, and fantastic in pots and containers as well because the root system is small. So just going to plant them level the same depth as the surrounding soil. Push back in a mixture of good topsoil and some swell compost put back in around him, and he has no excuse. He'll do very well here. It's a lovely spot for a camellia, sheltered from early morning sun, and we'll just have to water it to get it established, and after that keep it fed with our high iron feed formula. We'll show you that now in a second, and otherwise it'll do very, very well. So there we go. Now we're going to add a little bit on top of our high iron feed formula. All rhododendrons, azaleas, camellias, when we're sending them out to you, we send out a high iron feed with them, which contains mix-proof sequestered iron and solute potash. And you should feed them, keep them in good condition. Make sure you get lots of buds like this fellow has every 4 to 6 weeks, starting in spring and finishing in October. We're just going to give it a feed now to get it off to a good start. So a couple of handfuls around him and he's ready for off. So that's a gorgeous camellia, a variety called black lace, settled in here for years and years to come. It's going to fill out this area and semi-block the woodland area at the back. Goodbye for now. Enjoy your garden.